Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Your bald-headed senpai here with another vinyl unboxing video and with another completely messed up box. Yippee! Spirit guns! In all honesty, the box isn't too bad. Just got a little drizzled on, but ain't nothing to worry about, I don't think at least. So last September, Tire Lab was a part of a panel that was talking about soundtracks on vinyl, and by the end of it, they had announced that they were going to be releasing the 2011 version of Hunter x Hunter on vinyl. And it wasn't until this March that we actually got like the color variants and all that, which I'll toss a picture up for you guys. Needless to say, I was super stoked about it. I actually ended up watching Hunter x Hunter for the first time ever during the quarantine lockdown situation that we were having, and it was amazing. I had actually tried watching it before simply because Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite anime of all time, and Togashi Yoshihiro did of course Hunter x Hunter, so I wanted to try it, and that was like 5 years ago, like for the first time, and I did not like it. I couldn't get past episode 2. Like by that time I was like, so you just want to be a hunter so you can chase your deadbeat dad across the world? Like, okay fam, if that's what you want to do, but like it ain't me. So I just wasn't something that like I gravitated to, even though I literally only gave it like 2 episodes. But yeah, I finally got around to kind of forcing myself to rewatch it, get past those first kind of 5 episodes that are a bit slow, and the rest is history. Definitely top 5, if not top 3 favorite anime of all time. And I'm slowly collecting the manga, so eventually one day I will be able to read all of the manga as well. There are so many just amazing things about Hunter x Hunter just in general all over the place that we could talk about for 500 years and still never be able to come close to like talking about all of those things. But I feel like definitely one of the things that needs to be addressed is how good the score is. Like, it's good by itself, but the more that I rewatch or revisit Hunter x Hunter and just going back and listening to the soundtrack now that I have it, it's so amazing because the music really is like a great parallel with Gon. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, normally music in a movie or like a soundtrack or a score, it's meant to really capture moments. It's meant to give a sense of dread, fill you with trepidation, scare you, soften you up for just all kinds of stuff in a movie. Whereas I feel like the Hunter x Hunter soundtrack is so amazing because it's really all about, I don't know, just being a representation of who Gon is, like from his worst to his best. I mean, when the music first starts out in like the first 2 seasons, the music is almost whimsical. I can't really compare it to anything besides Howl's Moving Castle, just because the music from Howl's Moving Castle always gave me like the sense of going to like a fair or some type of like small town carnival or something like that. Just that whimsical, fun feeling. And I feel like the first 2 seasons of Hunter x Hunter feel like that. And then by the time you get to the Chimera Ant arc, of course things are taking like a really dark turn. So you get, more of a deeper sound, more of emotional turmoil that's being built up, and you just slowly see a change through the music as the show goes on, but mostly as Gon changes. That whimsical feeling that you get in those first couple of seasons, it's like completely gone until you are almost finishing the show. It's really amazing that not just, music that makes you feel a certain thing when you are watching a show, but again, kind of runs parallel to the main character. Okay, now that I have finished waxing poetic about Hunter x Hunter, I guess I should tell you about the actual album. So like I mentioned, I purchased it from Tire Lab Vinyl. You should follow them definitely on Instagram. I feel like that's where they're the most active and they post all kinds of stuff, like the new variants for the restock that should be happening sometime by the end of June, which is like in 3 days. Yeah, apparently it sold out in anywhere from 2 to 8 minutes, at least according to what people were saying on Instagram and on Facebook, which honestly, it's Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter has a huge following, so I'm not at all surprised. A lot of their stuff ends up being kind of first come, first serve, so don't buy this from a third-party seller for $150 or $180. They are gonna be, again, restocking it with brand new variants. So please just follow them on Instagram and just keep checking daily, and they'll post an update, and then they'll post when it's gonna go live. You definitely want to be there like a minute before the time that they give you, because honey, those things went. I'm not even one to double dip on buying like the same vinyl just because it came out in a different color, but honey, the Netero Gold is just calling me. Like, not all gold vinyl looks the same, and this one is hitting like every single, I mean, it's like looking at the road of El Dorado, honey. That thing is gold, capital GOLD, 14 karat. I can put it in my ear and it ain't gonna break me out. Like, gold, honey. You can, I don't know, melt it and turn it into a signet ring. I don't think that's what signet rings are actually made out of, but whatever. The price was actually pretty reasonable too. Typically, an album will cost anywhere from like $21 to $25 on average. So the fact that this is a 3 LP and it came out to being like $48 by the time we got shipping and tax, it was like $60. That's about $20 an LP. That's not bad at all. I mean, it could have been $100 and I still would have bought it, let's be honest. But yeah, that's the Hunter x Hunter soundtrack. Senpai out.